Episode 22 of tobeherox left us questioning, what does Rock mean when he says, "So that's how it is, try to run, but you're mine now"? Seeing as Rock is always planning something, this got me thinking, what could he be planning, and did he figure out something about X? In this video, I will be talking about a theory of what I think Rock is planning and what he figured out about X. So spoilers, maybe, if I'm correct at least. Before we get into this video, make sure to like and subscribe as it really helps the start of this journey. Without further ado, let's get on to the video. As much as you might hate Rock, he's not an idiot. He plans things out accordingly and makes strategic plays to achieve his goals. And even when things don't go as planned, he pivots and comes up with other solutions. So why was he so confident when X came out of nowhere and turned Dragon Boy into a literal piece of paper? Before we get into this, we have to talk about the events that happened before this. I want to first bring up the execution order on X. We know the Hero Commission has put an execution order on X because they don't want him to be X for a fourth time. They're doing this to eliminate the possibility of X becoming a god. The only people that know this are the leaders of the hero agencies. The Hero Commission and the agencies have not been able to track down X and don't know his origin or true identity. Since this execution order, there could be two things that have happened. Either X has not come out since it's been issued and the hero agencies have been looking for him even harder, or he didn't even know about the execution and they just haven't been able to keep up with him. What does the organization get if they execute X? I would assume it's something of importance because they can't just force their best hero into being X since it's still a tournament, but who knows? The execution order is important because this means that the hero agencies are at least looking into X, studying him, seeing what he'll do next. This goes into my next point. Since they have been looking into X, watching his tendencies, they must have figured out about him not working overtime. And if Rock has figured this out, then when he saw X show up to stop Dragon Boy, he knew something was wrong, but at the same time, realizes this is how to bring X out, forcing his hand. Now I've heard some people say the pendant has a tracker on it and that Rock is gonna track X, but I don't think X is dumb enough to fall for this obvious trap, especially since he knows Rock was watching. The final stage of this theory, Rock knows how to force X's hand, or at least assumes how. He assumes based on experience that killing other heroes X is connected to is how to bring him out. I believe he made this discovery based on the Smile incident after finding out X cared for Smile when he grabbed the pendant. So who has X been in contact with so far that Rock would know of? Nice, Rek, possibly Ahu, and Lin Ling. I would say it's more of Rock thinking Lin Ling was nice. It's said that Rek and X have fought before, and if DOS has this information, then Rock definitely has that information. I don't think Rock would know X had an interaction with Lucky Cyan, since it was so quick and he wasn't even in his white-haired form. For this part of the theory, we are going to talk about Nice and Rek's part in this. Rock knows that X has saved Nice and has fought Rek in the past, so it's safe to assume that he would think X is connected to those two in some way. In Lin Ling's arc, Rek presumably died during his fight with Lin Ling. At this moment, the world still thinks nothing has changed with Nice, and they don't know Lin Ling is acting as Nice. Rock wouldn't know this either, but after the fight against God Eye, everyone found out Lin Ling was pretending to be Nice, but they don't know how long he has been pretending. Also, during this whole fight, it's shown that Lin Ling really cares for Moon. Based on this information, I believe Rock sent Isol to kill Moon as an attempt to not only try to affect Lin Ling, one of the up-and-coming heroes before the hero tournament, but also to bring X out of the shadows and force his hand, since he believes Lin Ling / Nice is connected to X. Another detail to this theory would be since Ghostblade, who was X's former assassin, left Mighty Glory, Iso replaced him as the one to do assassinations, so that's why he's the one who killed Moon and not Ghostblade. Thank you guys for making it to the end of this video. This was an interesting theory that I thought of when trying to see what Rock is thinking, what is he trying to do, and how it could potentially connect. There's always been mystery on why he sent Iso to kill Moon. I definitely think we are going to see why in the last episode of tobeherox. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe as it really helps the start of this journey. Comment below if you like this theory and have any comments about it that would make it stronger, or just some information you found about it that's not covered in this video. Also comment some of your tobeherox theories. See you guys in the next video.